In today's digital age, entrepreneurship is now a sought out career. Becoming an entrepreneur used to look down upon. Now it is common and praised to become one due to the digital tools we have in our everyday lives. We're able to create a business with a phone and social media. Speaking of social media, Lamar Lewis is an entrepreneur and self-made fashion designer who created and grew his own business, the Lamar Lewis Collection, using social media.
I got introduced to fashion was seeing my father dress to the T. He's a well-dressed man to this day. So at the age of 8 years old, I wanted to embody that.
Why did you choose to use social media to build your brand?
I use social media to use my brand for numerous reasons. You know, we are living in a digital world, and why not? You know, the key now is to be seen. So social media helps me tremendously with my brand, to get my work out there, from photo shoots to fashion shows, just going live, seeing the beginning process of creating the garment to the finish of the garment. So it helps to tell a story pretty much in the ways and the vision. So that's why it helps me in many ways. In my career of fashion, as I look back to my first garment, and seeing it on the mannequin and seeing, you know, what can I do to enhance or to add more materials onto this garment. And throughout the years, I enhanced my skill sets by learning different fabrics, from knit to denim to leather, which is actually my 3 favorite fabrics, by the way, that I enjoy working with, and adding different materials to make it pop. And the use of color is very important to me and my brand. My followers have seen the growth with those materials that I was working with, and it helps to get feedback and the likes and the waves, and to see, you know, which garments got more likes than others and whatnot. But this is how the growth in social media helps with this process. A highlight in my fashion career was having the opportunity to design for a music video. I had the pleasure and opportunity to design Musiq Soulchild's video with one of my garments in there. The video is called Start Over. And how that opportunity came about was I saw it on Facebook, social media platform, and the stylist, shout out to Troy Clinton, was looking for a designer that specialized in denim. And as you know, denim, one of my favorite fabrics to work with. I submitted my designs to him, and he was impressed with one of my looks. And he said he enjoyed it. He's like, if you could do this in all denim, you got 2 days to do it. And I made it in 2 days and made the cut for the video. So I thank him a lot for that opportunity, and that kind of add to my credits. So that was a major highlight for me. I have a lot of things coming up in 2022. I'm very excited for more fashion shows, more photo shoots, more live streaming is what you're going to see with Lamar Lewis Collection.
Entrepreneur Reggie Lewis, co-founder of Urban Spice magazines, where they develop influencers, models.
Why did I want to become an entrepreneur? That's a great question. Well, actually, my family bloodline is entrepreneurs. So I just wanted to follow my grandmother's, my mother's, my cousins, uncles, aunts' footsteps, because they're all entrepreneurs. When did I realize social media was an outlet to grow Urban Spice magazine? That's a great question as well. Believe it or not, we really started growing Urban Spice on MySpace. Let me say it again, because a lot of people may not know that term, but MySpace was our first social media outlet. And we just went haywire and built a brand on MySpace. We actually grew our MySpace to, believe it or not, 380,000 followers worldwide. Take you on a quick journey of our social media history. We started with MySpace, and man, I was up daily adding 1,000 people a day to our MySpace. And MySpace went out of business. I was heartbroken. And then Facebook came along. So I tried to take our 300,000 followers to Facebook, and they said I could only have 5,000 followers. So we did something special. I'm going to give you our secret. We created 10 Facebook pages, and I added 5,000 followers to 10 different Facebook pages. So we kind of dominated Facebook because you really wasn't supposed to do that, you know. But now that Facebook has phased out, we're on the Instagram. And we have 60,000 followers on Instagram, but we've helped other people that came through Urban Spice grow their Instagram to millions. And now we're on TikTok. How has social media helped people that came through our program? Well, I tell you, we were branding specialists, me and my partner Terrell, and we created a platform, not really knowing what we were doing, we were just experimenting, but we created platforms for models, singers, designers, artists, businesses, and we taught them how to use social media. Well, we really put them on our social media, and they started learning from us, copying what we was doing, and we would have classes and teach them. And of course, a lot of the people that came through our program now have huge platforms, which help them in their business, because now, as you know, if you want something, you know, the first place you go is social media. So we were kind of there at the beginning, and it really has helped a lot of people with their careers in getting them exposure, number one. Number two, having the right people see that they're serious about what they're doing. And number three, it's a great place to test your product or services, just to see if it's something that people want. So, you know, those are just some tips on how social media has helped, you know, some of the people that we work with, just to name a few. Our biggest stars that came through Urban Spice is the Wicker Twins. We also helped Christopher Martin, which is a big time actor here in Atlanta, and you know, host. He has his own show. He's in politics up in Washington, D.C. Shayna Fields. We worked with Miss Mulatto, believe it or not. We gave her a platform to develop her talent, and now she's a big major superstar. If you know me, I am a go-getter. I'm the go-getter half of Urban Spice magazine. My other partner, he kind of sits back and watches and makes sure everything is correct. All the, you know, T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. I just go. I'm the risk taker. So we would always sit back and get in full-blown arguments, because I would just put everything on social media. I mean, every picture, whether it's good or bad, you know, comments, you know, my thing was, I just wanted to put something up so people will know what we're doing. And he would always come back, Reggie, why'd you put that on there? That's not a good picture. That's not good content. And so we would go back and forth. And I finally learned that, you know, it's not the content that you put on social media, it's how good the content is that you put on social media. The room's heated in many discussions because I want to just go, and I would have to wait for him to make a picture great before I could post it, and I was impatient and I was ready to post, and he didn't have the content ready. So those are some of the mistakes that I made on social media. We really want to help people understand social media. So the knowledge that we've gained, we're going to put it into a program. Hopefully it'll be on YouTube, on our website, in a, you know, classroom setting where we actually teach social media.